Sometimes the only way to stop evil is with evil. Some people run from it, others run towards it. When pure hell came knocking at his door, he came with it. Man says he shot a home intruder with his own gun. Let's check this out.
I sat and watched him pull his mask down at my front door. And I still, like I said, I didn't register, man.
Let's slow it down right there. Just for these quick seconds looking at this man, you can see the pain in his eyes.
Owner on the city's Far East Side wrestled a gun away from a burglar and shot him. Good evening to you at 5 o'clock. I'm Mark Mullins.
And I'm Nicole Griffin. The homeowner survived the encounter. The intruder did not. Tonight, the Marion County prosecutor...
You know how lucky this man is for the home invader to come to your house and you take his gun from him and handle your business? My hats go off to you.
Office is checking out the man's story, a story he is sharing with WRTV's Adam Shooms.
And that homeowner tells me Tuesday night he saw that suspect walk up to his front door, put a ski mask on, and force himself inside the home. Inside the home, the homeowner...
Are you guys ready for something like that? A man come to your humble abode with a ski mask on, ready for war. Like I tell you, keep your head on the swivel because it can happen to you.
Tells me a struggle began before shots were fired.
He smacked me in the head with the gun and told me I knew what it was. And then I'm like, I yelled out, I said, hey, they're trying to rob me.
He said he hollered, hey, they're trying to rob me. You don't know what you're going to do in these situations, man. He's keeping it real. He's telling his truth. And when push came to shove, he started pushing.
Within a dozen bullet holes marked Brent Smith's home on Indy's Far East Side.
Riddled with
Signs
bullets.
of what he says was an act to protect himself. Police say it was an attempted home invasion. Smith says the suspect's gun was fired as he was struggling with the masked man.
When the gun went off, I hear thousands of gunshots. So I was trying to get up here to push my door back up, but they kept firing. So the guy, it was his gun. I had his gun. So I opened up my door and was shooting at me. But when I opened the door, I didn't even know he was right there.
Man, look at this emotion that this poor guy got on him. They came to do ultimate evil to him, and he's crying because what he did to defend himself. Real emotions. This is real.
I didn't know I shot him, man.
Smith says a group of people then got in a car and sped away.
That don't make no sense, man. I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that.
Hard-working man, wiping his tears away, saying, I didn't want to do that. He probably didn't. Probably wanted to sit at home, crack him a beer open, watch the news, you know what I'm saying? But today, he had to catch a body like a trampoline.
But in Indiana, people have a right to defend their homes.
The law says specifically is that I am justified in using reasonable force, including deadly force, if I reasonably believe that that force, meaning deadly force, is necessary to prevent or terminate an unlawful attack on or entry into my dwelling.
Attorney Guy Relford is an attorney and is also...
That's law. I don't care what anybody says, man, he has the right to defend himself. What he did was perfectly right, even though, it's wrong to do that. To knock a person down, but don't come to people's humble abodes trying to play those type of games, man. Play a stupid game, you got your life taken short.
A firearms instructor. He isn't connected with this case, but says people like Smith, who are in this kind of situation, are protected legally.
If you're justified, at that time, you have no obligation to retreat. In other words, run away first before you defend yourself. And there's and that's what makes it a stand your ground.
That's wild. He said, I ain't running. He said, I ain't running, I ain't scared for my life, but you came over here tripping on me and I tripped on yours.
Anyone else's inside the property, just proof that someone is trying to break in or commit a crime. Marion County Prosecutor's Office is still reviewing the case, and there has been no information on charges for Smith.
I need to find you something productive to do.
But he's already made a decision on what to
He ain't playing. He said, find you something productive to do other than play around with him.
do after this life-changing event.
I've been here, man, for about 22 years, man. Man, I'm ready to, like my neighbors.
Look at the emotion. You can hear the pain in him. Look at that. He didn't want that to happen. 25 years. but some thugs came around and he had to do what he had to do.
Man, I'm ready to move.
In Indianapolis, Adam Shooms, WRTV.
Wow, IMDb believes there was at least one other person involved in the incident. Anyone with information.
Yeah. I'm not too much sure about Indianapolis, but I know in California, the person who was driving that car is going to be responsible for that body. But you know who it is. It's your man and not your boy, Double K Cooley. Let me know if this is justifiable in the comment section, or just let me know something. Like I said, I'm out.